Namaste, Ninth Limbers. I'm here in Mobile, Alabama, and I wanted to talk about breathing and pain reduction. And a lot of clients that I work with and people in general have pain. We all have little aches and pains, and some of us more chronic and some more acute, meaning like a long onset would be chronic, or sudden onset like falling, breaking a bone or something like that would be acute. Then there's this common statement that I hear of breathing through the pain or breathing into the problem area. There is truth to that, but it can also be misleading. The language of that statement is not totally accurate, and it always will fall short, the language, as opposed to the action, which is this ever-changing, infinite kind of movement. I mean, life is movement, breathing is movement. It's not so cut and dry. But my methods, I don't think of it as breathing into the pain. I actually breathe into the, check this out, see if this works for you. I breathe into the good spot that's 2 inches away from the pain. So let's say I have a hip thing. Sometimes I have like not swelling, but like inflammation around some of the connective tissues if I overstretch or something like that. I don't breathe into that area. That makes it stronger. I put my attention just a few inches to the left, or depending on where the body is, a few inches up, where it feels good or where it feels normal. The part of the situation is the mind is looking for problems. You don't always, if your body feels good, you don't know that you feel good. You only know that you felt good once you get sick, and then you're like, fuck, I was good. And I think that's gonna censor the video because I just said fuck. YouTube Nazis you censor so many of my videos from ads. Not that I run ads, but it won't allow me to. So I breathe into the area just to the side, just next to where the pain is. Now, some people have lots of pain everywhere, or in a lot of places, not everywhere. There's usually always somewhere on your body that you can find that is not in pain. Even if you have like a migraine, there's somewhere on your body that feels fine. Breathe into that area. Now, what does that mean? Obviously, the air only really goes into the lungs, but it then is diffused into the blood, and the blood goes everywhere. Not only that the diaphragm is not the only muscle of inhalation, it's the primary muscle of inhalation, but any massage therapist or advanced yoga therapist would know that your foot arch is related to your diaphragm. If you get a deep tissue foot massage, you'll start breathing deeper. There is a connection in the fascia. Your pelvic floor is related to breathing, especially exhalations. Your throat, your glottis, your palate is related to breathing. The musculature and the shoulder girdle, obviously a lot of superficial muscles there help to expand the rib cage to breathe. The breath is a full body movement. Breathing is a full body experience. It's not just a belly breath, a chest breath, intercostals, diaphragm. It's much more than that. For example, the position of my arms will affect how I can inhale. Right? It creates more space. I can get a deeper breath if I go, then if I kept my arms down and I go, I have less space. So the breath is a full body gesture, and somewhere on your body, so it's not such a weird statement or inaccurate statement to say breathe into this area. You're putting your attention there. The body is more influenced by your thoughts than you think. And if I put your attention on your left shoulder, just think of your left shoulder. Just put your attention and pay attention to your left shoulder, the front of your left shoulder. Pay attention there, and that's how you would do it. You pay attention to where it feels good, you breathe, and grow that feeling. Then in addition, you join the silent flute. I give lots of breathing techniques for pain reduction, for decalcifying the pineal gland, for integrating thoughts and benefits of just breathing, asthma reduction, so many things, overcoming sickness. You got to tap into your adrenals. Breathing, there's so much potency in breathing. It's almost like a computer programmer looking at a software like C+ or some coding software, and they see just so many endless possibilities, but somebody that doesn't know how to code, they're like, well, I press if, then, and then anybody that knows basic coding, else, like they know basic commands. A coder could make a website. A coder could make a video game from that. So that's me with breathing. I see where you're at, and then I give you a code that will tap into your system and your physiology. So definitely join the Silent Flute, subscribe if you found this video helpful, donate below, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste.